Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of the Laughing Dragon Inn. Technically, this is Task Force Unlikely episode 26.5, Sassy and Classy. But Andy, you say, none of Task Force Unlikely are here. Well, too bad. It's my stream, and I can do whatever the hell I want. You can't tell me what to do anymore, Bob. With us, obviously, we have Sassy, Dancelap, Sweetchest, and Classy, Vianti. Name I can pronounce. It's Vianti.
Vianti the Yuan-ti.
Vianti the Yuan-ti.
So, last time on Sassy and Classy, they went to the Beyonder Thunderdome, the D&D Beyond Coliseum, to participate in the Stream Drop Distance Anniversary Edition. They helped facilitate the breakup of their ward Rose and her shitty boyfriend Caden, and have since been returned to the City of Splendor's Waterdeep. City of Splendors is in quotes.
Yeah.
So, you all have been going about business as usual. You two are currently the only ones at the Kissed Coin, and you expect to be the only ones here for a little bit. And you receive a gold leaf envelope in the mail with engraved silver writing on it that says, "To the proprietors of the Kissed Coin."
Oh, that's us. We did it.
Yeah.
This isn't Jimmy Jolly's invitation to his sadomasochist potion factory, is it? I've asked to get taken off that mailing list.
It invalidates your reward points is the problem?
See. Shit. Like, I don't have a lot, but, like, you don't want to lose them.
If you
All
don't
right.
respond by the end of the year, then they'll go away.
Yeah. Like, Potion of the Month Club. It sounded like a good idea. Well, let's see what's in this envelope.
And 3 pieces of paper are inside. One is a handwritten note that reads, "An invitation to the proprietors of the hottest new attraction in Waterdeep. We have been to many shows, and we would love if you could attend a Fey Day masquerade at the Anteos Mansion and honor us with your company."
Well. Hottest new attraction. Oh, you can't read. I say all that out loud.
Actually, I can read all languages.
Oh,
None of them, all of them. What's the difference?
yeah. You can't count. I don't know what you can and can't do.
I can't math.
You can't math.
I read a lot.
Well, hell.
They were certainly right about us being the hottest.
Yeah.
And attractive.
Thank you.
Attractive is part of attraction.
We are the hottest new attractives
Yeah.
in the city, for sure.
I can read all languages.
Waterdeep's top 10 new influencers. Number 6 will shock you.
Hottest 30 under 30. Well, dang. What are the other 2 pieces of paper? They're the invitations themselves?
It's the invitation and the RSVP. So the invitation has some address information on it, kind of a more formal, generic invitation, and then a little RSVP card.
Oh, well. Hell, yeah. Wait, do we not want to appear too eager? That's not how this one works, right? You've been courtesan trained. Is there a etiquette?
I believe you just act right away. I mean, when is Fay Day?
Oh, yeah. When is Fay Day?
It's about a week away.
Okay. Is that realm wide? Do we have any?
Yes. You both can make history checks with advantage Dancelap.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, do I have any like fucked up backwater version of this? History you want?
Yes.
Well, I've got better skills, but I'm still a bard, so 16.
Okay.
12.
12? Okay. Dancelap, you have two versions of this holiday. You know that back home, this is a day where people freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's where it's the day to be feared, where the Feywild and the Prime Material are closest together and the barriers are very weak. And Fey will occasionally come out and steal your babies and your crops.
Right. Set bonfires at the end of each town.
Exactly.
At the end of town. Yep.
And then you both know, however, in Waterdeep, it's a big-ass party. It's a masquerade for rich people. It's Mardi Gras for everyone. People get out in the streets. They dress up in costume. They drink and party and feast. And yeah, for the rich, it is a masquerade. And that is indicated on both the invitation in words, and then there are little masquerade masks around the outside of the invitation.
This year I was thinking of going as Sexty Manchoon. They have a sexy Zaztan, but I feel like that one's more dangerous.
The dangerous kind of thing.
Well, all right. I'm a city girl now, so fuck the bonfires and the locking your doors and making a loud noise so that they're scared or something. Yeah, I think... Does it say fancy dress? Is there anything about black ties?
It just says masquerade, so you can take from that what you will.
Okay, I mean, that's costume. We've got a costume chest that's been established.
Mm-hmm.
I do have several sexy insert the blank outfits, which is mostly less of a shirt and sometimes a tail. Do we know anything about who is the name of the
Anteos?
Anteos. Any word about them on town? Have we? They say they've been to our shit. Have we seen them?
Well, how much does Dancelap care about the audience makeup? Does she care that it's full, or does she care who's coming?
Yeah, she mostly cares that it's full. She would like to know if critics are coming or people who can spread word. Influencers.
The raccoon has come back several nights. Yes. Always a glowing review. Always comes backstage and shakes her hand.
It's adorable. It's adorable when a human thinks of his hands. And he's only a head shorter than me.
But yeah, you've gotten some positive word of mouth press, and you do know that in certain noble circles, you're like the edgy new attraction.
Okay.
Like they come slum it in the D ward.
Yeah. Yep. Come
they
to the D ward.
From the C ward.
Yeah. That's right.
Straight into the D ward. It's a dangerous move.
Just flopping it around in the D word. That's what they call it down here. Flopping around.
They come to the D ward, get all pumped up, and then go back to the C ward.
Okay, so we're kind of eclipsing out of the oops, you took your kid to a Hooters vibe and into actually establishing our footprint as to... Okay.
Yeah.
We're still probably mostly dock workers, but we're starting to get that, oh, I'm living dangerous, Chauncey.
I hope you're updated on all your vaccinations.
Good. All right, so But not necessarily. The Anteos aren't sticking out.
With that 16 history check, you know that they are moneylenders, so they are also probably a pretty big deal at the Temple of Joaquin.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got to impress.
Okay.
Yeah, the old denim dress isn't going to do me this time, I don't think.
Sounds like we need a shopping trip.
Yeah, Old Faithful. Yeah, no, this is a shopping episode for sure. All right, let's see. And I'm sorry, refresh me because I either we did it off stream or I didn't. No, yeah, because I got to the credits. We have a widget that lets us talk to any of our dead ex-patrons.
Yes.
Do they manifest, or can we just talk to them?
It is more like just speak with dead, but they could spectrally appear briefly.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Just want to make sure I got all my pieces. All right, what time of day is it?
It's a little after lunch.
Okay, so I'm already in a robe then. All right. I think my toenails are probably dry by now. I'm gonna go get gussied.
Okay.
I'll probably end up pulling a disguised self to just, rough out the edges, but I will go on and put on something that's flattering but light, because we're going to be taking it on and off a lot to try on stuff, I imagine.
Sure.
So like just something practical, but still, you want to turn heads.
Okay. So that's what Dancelap is doing and wearing. Vianti.
I'll go put on my nice robes so I can look like I belong a little bit in the shops I assume we'll be going into, so they're not like, ew,
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay, maybe.
Shirt or no shirt?
What time of year is it?
It is early spring.
No shirt, but long sleeved robe.
Okay. Okay.
In case I get chilly, I can.
Yeah. I get up on your shoulders more.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, my joke was going to be to get prepared. Vianti takes a scarf off.
Take one scarf off before you leave.
Okay, yeah. So, what all would you like to do then?
Okay. First things, we have to get right out of the D word. It is hard in the D word to get, like, really good fashion. We may not be up to affording the C word. Is there like a T word? Where's the shopping district around here?
Where's the T zone?
Yeah. Where can I smoke my Charlestons to improve my T zone?
Okay, hold on, let me get my map of water.
Because there is like a merchant's ward or something, isn't there?
Yeah. Where the hell's Dragon Heist? Hold, please.
Do. It's not really hold music, but let's do the girl from Ipanema.
It's always my go-to hold music.
Damn.
Oh, I ripped out the map, son of a bitch. Where's the map? Okay, hold on.
All right. We call this professional. I'm gonna look up a map of Waterdeep.
Everyone's fine. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Wards. Okay.
Words.
The Sea Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Which is where a lot of temples and rich people live.
But it is more residential and churchy, right?
Yes, yeah. The North Ward, which is where, like, old money live.
Yeah, we're not allowed to even talk about the N-word.
The Castle Ward is... that's where the military forces, courts, government, and the market, the largest market square of any city in the north.
Okay.
So there's that.
There's a second C word.
Yeah, we have to go to the other C word.
Yeah.
And the Trades Ward is another shopping area.
Okay.
So,
now, the other C word sounds like it's more like we're surrounding, like, neighboring, like, people come and they trade their wares. It sounds more bizarre-like, where I feel like the trade word might be more shops that you go in and such.
yeah, yes.
All right.
That is a fair assumption and assessment.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I think the T word is our go-to.
All up in that T zone.
Yep. All right. We use our full movement to the trade ward.
Okay. So you all head to the trade ward then. Okay. And are you looking for mask shops or clothing stores?
Both?
I mean, I think we gotta start, like, bottom up. I was gonna go, like, shoes.
That's
know,
true.
probably-
We have sandals.
Yeah. Dress and stockings, because then it's just kind of like, once I have the dress on lock, I feel like now it's just kind of like, do I feel more like a sexy cat? A sexy bat? A sexy, just whatever those sequin, pointy, like, kind of golden age Catwoman things. Like, I feel like the dress is really going to establish that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the shoes are going to set the tone for the dress. So, if you were worried about whether or not we could go 2 hours, Andrew, I am here to assure you.
Yeah, no.
Shopping episode alone.
3 hours. 6 hours. 6 hour shopping special.
Yeah,
I do have to go to bed at some point.
No.
real time. But yes, that's my itinerary. Vianti, and I've only ever seen you in what seems to be an endless rotation of robes and scarves. What are you thinking?
What is
Certainly, you may not know it as a masquerade. You might know it as mask play.
Oh, well, we don't. Do you wear anything but a mask for that?
Oh, yep. Okay, there we go. See, this is why it's important to have these conversations. I'm going to stop you there. Yes. At least 3/4 cover
Oh,
is traditional.
so it's not bad. Okay.
Not yet.
So get it better.
Mm-hmm.
Things to consider. So what is typically... I'm not familiar with water dating high fashion around here. What is typically... What do they wear?
Oh, I'm used to wearing a grotesque mockery of it that I take off in the first minute and a half. But I do know a little something. Well, closed-toe shoes are pretty traditional, but I don't want to lock any part of you up that's not used to being touched. By leather. Well, that's most of you still. Yeah, I don't want to... If we're going to make any concessions. I wouldn't have it on the shows, but maybe we could get you some sweet new sandals, like thongs on thongs.
Ooh, like that.
Yeah.
You can see what I have.
And then, I mean, you put yourself together pretty well where I think you could pass it off as a choice, but I don't know. Maybe we can see if we can't get you like a shirtless tuxedo look or something.
Ooh, I like that song.
With a tie.
Might it's too tight. But we'll see.
We'll see what's available. I can't wait to see what tables Hades has to roll on.
Okay. So you all walk to the trade ward. And you enter, and I wish it wasn't called this, but you enter into a place called the Virgin Square.
Oh boy. It's been a while. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure we titter our way right into there.
As you're laughing, you pass a memorial plaque for all the virgins who were sacrificed in this square, which is where it gets its name. But
now you made it sad.
Yeah, well, listen. I've been safe from that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can I get... Oh, man. I guess perception checks? I wish there was like a...
We are traditionally very good at that.
Yeah, no.
Streetwise check or something.
A
shopping check.
Investigation.
Charisma survival? I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see. My investigation and my perception are pretty... well, I guess my perception's not terrible.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys are shopping.
We know what we want.
Yeah. Okay.
There are two characters in this stream that know what they want and are not afraid to go get it. You're welcome, Internet.
So, a couple stores you notice right off the bat are there's a costumer's hall, and something which has many fine clothing items in the windows called Orsaba's Fine Imports.
Steer dance like flap away from the costume shop.
Oh man, yeah, because that certainly is probably where her needle goes, because you can look fancy without spending a whole lot. But we're doing pretty good, right? I mean, our brand is raising. So yeah, as I'm just kind of like, I could probably turn a witch dress into something. I allow myself to be led away to the fine imports where I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Slowly growing accustomed to maybe belonging here someday.
Okay, so yeah, you enter the fine imports shop, and you are immediately hit with a smell of fine teak burning. Like teak incense kind of thing. And there's a bit of a haze about the shop. Little bells jingle. And a gnome sticks his head up from behind the counter. And he says, "Welcome."
Hello?
Yeah. Something on fire?
Yes. Discerning taste. Quite rare.
Okay. I will not be looked down on by a gnome. Okay, yeah. Are you Orsaba?
If only I was such an esteemed gentleman. No, I am the day manager.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, me and my partner here are looking for, we're going to start with shoes. We're going to ground up it.
Excellent.
And it says...
It's for a masquerade.
Of course. For the Fay Day festivities!
Yes. We've been invited to the Antios. It's NBD.
Kind of. And he'll very deeply bow, and he'll hop down from his stool and shuffle his way across around the counter in front of you. And he's dressed in a mishmash of styles. He's got like some kind of top that you'd say is probably from Kalimshan. He's wearing some like flowy samurai Karatua pants, and he's got on like this really big platformy shoes, so he's kind of stomping his way towards you, and he's only slightly taller than Dancelap even with the shoes on. And
he's making those heels work, though, I gotta say.
And he very deeply bows, and he says, "My name is Gildamire. I am the day manager."
Well met, Gildamire.
I love Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, pleased to meet you, Gildamire. I see you got some Kalimsham. Because I think that's where my esteemed boy here is going to probably do well.
Kind of
doesn't like being touched, but likes looking fancy. I mean, you can see him.
A finest specimen I do not believe I have ever seen.
I know, right? Wasted, you ask me, but yeah. Yeah, no, fine. Yep.
He's kind of just continuing to stare up and down at Vianti.
I know, yeah. Take the looks while they're free. So, yeah, so what would you put our esteemed Vianti into?
He will,
Those wrist exercises really paid off.
he will take his measuring tape off of his, like, from around his shoulders, and he will ask if he may measure you.
Dramatically pull down the robe.
Okay. So yeah, he'll do your leg measurements, your inseam. He will get a little step stool and kind of clomp his way up it and do some more measurements, arms, torso, neck, all that jazz. And he will say, "But a moment!" And he will dramatically fly open the back, and he'll stomp his way back there. And he will return with a robe made of green and gray silk, but it's like a very vibrant green and kind of almost a silvery gray, and it's probably still a little muted for Vianti's taste, but you can tell the craftsmanship is excellent. And he will bring it out, and he will, with some effort, because he's much shorter than you, take off your current robe and drape this one around you.
Do a little twirl. What do you think?
Yeah, the green's really making your eyes pop. I like that. You usually got a lot of darks because it goes with everything, but I don't know. Am I liking this, Andrew?
Is Vianti or is Dancelap liking it? Well, again, maybe a little muted, maybe not enough denim, but you can tell it is well made. And look, Vianti pulls off anything. You just know that. So he does look very nice.
We actually usually have to stop him in certain public squares from pulling things off.
It's just so hot. It's the middle of winter, Vianti.
No, I just...
Clothing is a prison for my body. But he looks very nice in it.
Okay, will it pass muster here?
He'll say, It is both classic and the latest craze in Kalimshan.
Yeah, see, I think you've got that right, Gildamire.
The day manager.
The day manager. Please just say the whole thing? Okay. Because I think we sell exotique, am I right? With Vianti? Serve me some look right now, yeah. Yeah, see? I definitely think putting it in the allure of the Southern fashion, you know? Like, if I could just conjure sitar music to follow him around, I think we'd do pretty well for ourselves. Yeah, I think I like it. I like it. Now, obviously, my boy, your boy, Vianti here, among thinking that clothes are a prison, also thinks shoes are a prison. Yeah, but these are our scuffling around and dancing sandals here. We probably need something.
Do you have any fancy?
He says, I have but just the thing!
I knew it was
this
gonna...
dramatic flair.
And he will scurry to another part of the store. And he will bring back a pair of sandals that he says are from Chesentea. And they are... they're like kind of gladiator sandal-esque, but they have... they're made with ribbon, and they kind of interweave various colors and silks. So it's, you know, a little flat platform for the sole, and then weaving up and down, it's a pattern of crisscrossing rainbow silk.
Now, are they going up the shin and calf at all, or
they go like halfway up the shin.
Okay. And we're not clashing here?
He says he has them in many colors, if you would like, but he wanted to show you his finest pair. My finest pair!
No, absolutely. It's a shame, because we're just missing Pride by like a couple weeks, but I definitely like the style, Vianti.
Shall I try on shoes? There we go.
Yeah, I wonder if we can't match one of the top colors a little better. Do you have a green and, barring that, a black? I mean, right? It's going to go with anything.
He will come back with both green and black.
Okay, how good's the green?
The green matches very well.
Okay. Things I love making my DM have to say. Good. Yes, and at that point, then it's up to Vianti's preference. I give it the thumbs up that either will do.
Gildamire will say, "You look stunning!"
Oh, thank you. I get the black.
I'm sorry.
Other thing.
Sorry, say that again.
Said if I get the black ones, they could go with other things.
Vianti. God, I love you so much. You're my very best friend. Yeah, there's no arguing with that logic, Gildamire. I mean,
he will look at you and say, "Why not both?"
Okay. You talked me into it, you crazy bastard.
Yes, shopping is so much fun!
It really is. What do you think you'd wear the green to other things? It's almost spring. It's going into summer. It's perfect time. What am I talking about? Yeah.
I do have
Work
plenty
for
of
me.
black robes that
Yes.
the green could go with.
Well, that brings out your skin a little bit. Like, you're not like, boom, full snake in it, but you're, well, I've seen it. But, like, in the right lights. And with this, it's bringing out your eyes. It's just highlighting. I think if we do some contouring, it'll, yeah. Box it up.
He will indeed go box it up, take the robe, package it nicely, and he'll ask if there's anything else he can do for you.
Oh, son, we ain't even started. Yeah, all right.
Excellent.
I think it's undeniable. I'm kind of a summer-autumn mix. But, like, this is kicking off the springtime, right? This is springtime Halloween. Is that what we're pulling off here?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Springween.
Yeah, now, traditionally, where I'm coming from, it's a lot of light greens and browns this time of year.
He'll put his hand on you and say, "You're so brave."
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I got out of there. So, and most of what I've done for different reviews, well, it's not worth getting into. So yeah, I think, let's see, let's go spring shoots, right? I'm thinking greens. I'm thinking little white flowers, maybe with some pink. Just an accent. I want to kind of look like springtime for poison ivy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let's tempt these fae to come steal my babies.
He will think for a moment, and then he will say, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." And he will rush off to yet another corner of the store, and he will come back with a pale green dress that has sort of like one large flower on the front, and then smaller flowers down the front of the dress, down the sides. So it's like one big flower on the chest and then kind of lower, and he'll say, "I just got this in from the Moonshay. Apparently, it's a big hit among their elves."
Okay. And this comes in halfling size? Is there an enchantment on it that
he
you
says,
can adjust it this quick?
Yes. All of our clothes will be bespoke.
I love it. I said I was going to start with the shoes, but I don't know. I think I was going the wrong direction. This is where I want to live right now. Yeah. This is how I want to make a splash. And I think if I can get the right mask... Yes, Gildamire. You had me at hello. I am Gildamire, the day manager. Yeah, I don't know. Vianti?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I kind of want to wear it out, but you shouldn't do that. It's bad luck. Okay, now I need shoes, Gildamire. What am I gonna do?
Do you have any like wedges? Go with it?
Yeah, if there's gonna be any dancing or we're gonna be at our feet for any length of time, which fancy parties, no chairs, famously. So yes, wedges over stilettos for sure. Good point.
He will shuffle off to a third or a fourth corner of the store. The store has many corners.
Yes.
As many corners as it needs.
Where are your platforms from?
He will say that they are from Chult.
Yeah, it was some kind of mud country or cranberry bog. It's going to be my guess. So, yeah.
And he will bring you a pair of platforms from Chult as well, and they're kind of like made of cork.
Oh.
Or like some kind of light airy wood.
Yeah.
Sandalwood or something.
Yeah, breakable.
I'll say shockingly sturdy.
Okay. Listen, I'm not going to turn an ankle at any of these things, as long as I'm not walking across the fields at Belliard or whatever. But I don't know. Are they going with my dress here? Are they?
Yeah. You were. It is a very springy look right now.
Okay.
It's the newest spring fashion of Waterdeep. Spring 1493.
Yeah.
Or Bloom Festive, or whatever. I can't remember what spring is called.
Yeah.
Death of Winter or something.
All right. I'm all Moonshade on the streets, but High Garden in the sheets. You know what I mean? Yeah, all right. I'll take it. I don't, you want any controlled fires or anything else while we're here, Vianti? Treat yourself. You got any?
Have the incense?
We have many kinds of incense, and did you know that candles come in scents now?
I did not.
Yes.
What?
They smell good instead of just like whales.
I'm used to a lot of bees, but I guess they don't smell bad, but not good. But yeah, they do have a lot of Is that what that is? I don't know. I'm always hungry. Yeah. But yeah. Shoot, I'll just post up by the counter and excuse me, like kind of be testing like free perfumes or whatever.
Yeah, but there's plenty of incense, candles, perfumes. There's a little jewelry section.
Do we need some fashionable accessories?
Oh. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like really real jewelry, and I mean you're always good with the earrings. We need to make a splash at this party so that everyone knows the Kissed Coin is the only place they need to be spending coin. So yeah, gotta spend gold to make gold, spend dragons to make dragons, I always say. I've never said that. I actually don't like spending a lot of money, but in this case, I think it's worth it. When you're treating yourselves. So yeah, look around. I do think I need a flowery perfume, so that's going to be my next goal. But I'll be on the prowl for some jangles.
Okay.
I'll look at jewelry.
So yeah, Vianti, you go over and you look at a display case of varying jewelry. The designs are varied. You can see there's some clearly dwarven manufacture. It's very blocky. Some elven work. It's very finely thin, kind of wiry craftsman. Gnome work. It's very like steampunk cogs and stuff like that. And then some various human cultures are represented. The aforementioned Kalimshan, Moonshay, Schultz, Karatua, Chesentea, Mulhorund, stuff like that.
Okay. For Dancelap, I'll look more in the Moonshay section, and then for myself, I'll look in like the Mulhorund, Kalimshan section.
Okay. So yeah, in the Moonshay, there are a couple earrings and necklaces that have elven kind of symbols on them, or kind of runic Kelty looking things. A couple animals, some very nice half moon or crescent moon things. Some green gemstones. And then for Kalimshan and Mulhorund, it's a lot of very simple kind of gold bands. Some of them are very thick and wide. They have some turquoise or amethyst or lapis. A couple are totemic of animals and very simple blocky things, scarabs, beetles, which are the same thing. And, stuff like that. And then for Kalimshan, it's kind of a lot of very, very thick bracelets, and some very big hoop earrings and stuff like that.
Do they have anything in the Kalimshan or Mulrun section that's like a big, like skin tight snake thing that could, like a big, like it looks like a snake going around?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I was picturing like snake skin for a second. I was like, ugh.
No.
But no, yeah, I know what you mean. Like the wrappy thing. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, like a wrappy bangle. I don't know what it's called. Wrappy bangle.
Mm-hmm. They do have a wrappy bangle.
Okay.
Imported by Claire's!
I'll pick up a snake wrappy bangle for myself. And then if there's any like rings that look like it would go with, or any earrings that might look like it would go with, especially if they have any green in them that might match. If not green, then I'll default to purple because I always do Vianti and purple.
Okay. Yeah.
And then for Dancelap, I will gravitate more towards green for her also because that'll match her stuff. Or if there's anything like in the white, like if they got like any like opal or anything in that, or pearls maybe.
Green also brings out my eyes.
There's some pearl stuff, emeralds, opals.
So I'll gravitate more towards those, and if they've got any like floral patterns in them.
Okay, yeah, there are a couple that they're like thin gold pressings earrings that have a floral pattern about them, or a necklace that is a mix of pearls and like a woven flower chain kind of thing with pearls in between them.
I'll get that then.
Okay.
I am going to be getting some kind of flowery scent because I'm pretty much just used to stripper scent, we call it. I don't, it's got a name. It's got more of a musk. But no, I hate to admit that the smell of wildfires occasionally reminds me of some good times at home. But yeah, something a little more florid that doesn't make it smell like I'm trying to cover the scent of something.
Okay. You can definitely find something like that.
Okay.
It's more right in that middle zone.
It's really... Do you want to smell the same Vianti, or like that way we can find each other if we get separated, or...
I was thinking something in like the sandalwood kind of category.
Yeah, me too. I think that's the play. You have any of this burning wood in a liquid form?
He'll kind of look around and he'll reach from the cologne section, which is Cormerish, and he'll hand you a very small vial that says sandalwood across it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
dare I say, just to be like annoyingly on brand, whether I know it or not, I pick up some kind of honeysuckle scent.
Okay.
What is this? This is great. No, don't tell me. Never mind. Just package it and scratch out the name of it.
Don't tell me about my shame.
It's in like Elvish, so you can't.
Yeah. Sounds much fancier.
Honeysuckle.
We went to the same dumb joke.
So yeah, you guys have a little pile of boxes at this point.
Okay. All right. I feel like a hat is the wrong season and the wrong event. We need to go to the costume shop for the masks. I figure, right? Okay. And also I have one more stop to make before home. But this is good. Now, is this the kind of shop where like they deliver it, or are we walking Saks Fifth Avenue style? I'm good with either. It works in my head montage either way.
They offer delivery service. It is more.
Ooh. Joaquin, bless us, will walk these out.
Okay.
Spend tons of money.
Yeah.
Extra charge for delivery? I don't think so.
Yeah. To go to the same place I'm going anyway? Come on.
And Gildamire will look at both of you and grab your hands and say, "Today, we created magic!" And then he'll palm you a bill.
Yep. Do you want this in gold, or would you take a check?
Gold.
CQUE. Yeah, okay. That weren't good for it, by the way. I'll actually even leave a card. It's still handwritten, but we did run into a printer who I understand thinks I am quite good, thank you. And an infinite supply of brothers.
Oh, yeah.
That can do various tasks.
So, it's a prototype card, though. We haven't settled on it. But, yeah, just leave it on the counter here, and you're always welcome. First drinks for free. I'll tell our bartenders. Okay, yeah. Oh boy. Oh, say it fast. All right. Okay. Yeah, we can swing this. I will. Can we swing this?
Yes, it is very expensive, but you can't swing it.
Yeah. No, I kiss my coin before I part ways with this much money. But I'm also like, there are tiers in Dancelap's eyes that like she can do this, and I think this is kind of a big moment of like, oh shit, I have fuck you money.
I'll pull out my fan and I'll fan.
Bless you. It's kind of more like piss off money, but like it's pretty big. All right, so count that out, and then. And hopefully not insulting, like, extra gold coin just for...
He'll kind of look at it like 1 gold, really?
And one for Vianti. We could have looked around the store ourselves. I mean, listen... Thank you. This is the formation of a relationship.
He will once again bow deeply and say, "'Twas a pleasure!"
It really was, Gildamire. It really was.
All
right, and lift from the shoulders because I kind of have to walk out with.
Okay.
My bags.
He'll wave you goodbye. And then, do you want to go to the costumers hall?
Yes.
Or do you want to go to that mystery shop first?
No.
Okay.
That's last. The costumier.
So you can see that the costumers hall, there's a really big building and then kind of a smaller building off to the side. And the bigger building looks like a guild hall, and then the smaller building is like the guild hall shop.
It's a Halloween town?
Yes. It was a giant or something, and now they've hollowed out part of it.
Yeah.
To be a spirit Halloween adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you all walk in, and it's just garish costumes left and right. It seems like Laurel Silverhand is a big costume this year. It comes with a big wig and a big staff.
Sure. Is she the Open Lord?
She's the Open Lord, yes.
Okay. As I need to start thinking of permanents and long-term plans, I do want to know my Open Lord. I didn't vote for her, but... yeah, I get, like... We don't want the plastic stuff, so, like... I mean, we're going to have to make some concessions here, but I'm going to be straight up looking for... Is the tradition the... like handhelds, or is it the wear-ems? We don't want to bog you down with all this fashion talk at home, but like we know what we're saying.
The tradition is to wear more kind of elaborate masks that do get strapped to your face. And some people go to great lengths to try and disguise themselves. But that is not necessarily it. Other people just go straight for fashion. It goes well with their dress, but it is not. Yeah, it's not hold them to you. It's more kind of that. Yeah, like that curly Q.
Okay, I need something to complete this sexy dryad look.
Yeah, less tuxedo mask, more sunfire.
Yes. Okay. And now listen, I got a lot of hair. And I'm going to need a lot of hair, but I can weave that into it. So we're gonna deal with that. But so I just need something that kind of the havoc.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something that leaves me a lot of real estate up here.
Movie Poison Ivy?
Not 80s havoc, more recent havocs. Of Alex, some of the 80s havoc had the whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. That's not what you want?
Well, hey, if I can find it.
Oh, wait, do you want the head sock?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Havoc head sock.
God.
As it's known in Green Hilly.
Yeah, why did every Summers brother have a head sock?
Yeah. Listen, you got hair like that. You show it off.
Yeah.
That's the last thing their dad told them before he fucked off into space.
Listen, kids,
damn a cat girl.
I'm going to have a space mullet in a couple of years. With my sweet mustache. Don't let any hair product tie you down. I gotta go.
All headband, everything. It'll never go out of style. Bye. Chris, out.
Because I'm an idiot who only has one parachute. I'm playing for 4.
This is the rest of the episode, you guys. Shitting on the Summers.
I'll make fun of the Summers brothers and Dad all day.
There's a Monday show for us.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, like something that gives, because again, I can probably do a whole Titania flowery thing with my luxurious mane up here. So I need to leave that free, but I do want something that's going to ostentatiously say, "Sexy dryad, I belong at this party."
Okay. So looking about, you see a couple more sort of rustic masks, which lean towards the more like wooded, like some of them just have like straight leaves, plastered to them, bark, that kind of thing. And then there are more floral patterns, which made of flower leaves. One of them is all plaster, and it's just a floral design simply. Or looks like it's made of flowers, but it is not. It's for those who have allergies. / want their mask to last more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. See, that's the trick.
Do they have any that have like deer horns or anything?
Yeah. If you venture over a couple aisles, there's more animalistic ones. Some stag antlers. Sort of a smaller fawn one with like those little nubby antlers that girl deers have.
That's cute. See, I don't know. I think I want like not the full fake flowers, like the ones that are just plaster. But I think probably something that more passes but won't wilt as the night goes on. So something that's still fake but more has the appearance of being.
Okay, so more like silk flowers, maybe?
Yeah.
Sure.
And Vianti, you've got the whole store. We can obviously just enhance the whole snake thing you've got going on. I think that is a winner all night because you're going to be able to take off the mask and be like, surprise, motherfucker, still mostly snake. Or you can pull down your... Okay, so...
Mostly snake.
Still mostly snake. 3/4 snake. We call me 3 socks. So, or... with the whole Moharan thing and their animal head gods, right? Like you could kind of lean into that. So I think an animal, one way or the other.
I think I want to lean into snake because I've got the strappy bangle.
Yeah, you got the strappy bangle. Again, at home, try to keep up. Google strappy bangle and you'll get there. I think that's a winner. You're not going to have to worry about blowing it. Unless everything goes right.
Eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Do we want to do these one at a time, or do we want to break and come back together? Like we both walk out of the dressing room at the same time to be like,
Let's do that.
okay. Break.
Okay, so yeah. I don't know why you had to go into a dressing room to put on a mask, but you did.
With the flare.
Hello. Fashion. Heard of it?
How else am I going to use my full movement over here?
So you walk in, and 2 seconds later, you both walk out.
Yes.
And whatever mask design you have in your mind, that's what it is.
Nice. I look gaudily incredible. What I think we can kind of get half an idea, but what's snake-like about your mask, Vianti?
I was thinking that it might. This is going to be like extra, add the sads on, but like kind of look like a gold like snake skin pattern in it. So it kind of looks like almost what he would have looked like before this like stars were carved into his face.
Aww. You look good, Vianti. I like you without the mask, but it looks good.
And I'm loving those flowers.
Why, thank you. I want to be presenting all of nature trying to have sex with itself.
It is the time for that.
It is. All right, yeah.
Some, like little bees on you or something. So.
Oh. Is that too much? Is there anything else here, like kind of like a face sitting up out of a log? No, I realized a vampire sitting up out of a inappropriate. So.
No, this is mostly straight costuming equipment. It's less general decorations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you think there's a Michael's Crafts around the corner if you want to get some fake bees.
Ooh, we could add them on to the mess.
Yeah. Well, and I have an idea for after here. And actually, that one we can go to the other C word, the lesser C word. But yeah, just kind of look around, see if there's anything else. I don't really think I'm in the market for much. And if we could have gotten away with spending most of it up front, that's good. No, I think I'm good to check out here. Vianti, you need anything else?
No, I think we're doing good.
Okay. Gosh, this party can't get here soon enough. Okay. So, go pay out. Like, what is this 2 gold? Is this not even that? Like, what's the speed here?
It's like 10 gold for the 2 of you.
Okay.
These are high-end masks.
Yeah, and they're taking advantage of the holiday season.
Oh, yeah, totally.
They're going to be closed down in 3 months or 3 days, maybe.
Yeah, you come the day after Fay Day. Oh boy.
Yeah.
What a savings.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Get your mask for next year.
Fay Day City becomes whatever Midsummer City is. All right, so yeah, that's. I haven't exactly made it so much that spending 10 gold for 2 things doesn't make me cringe a little bit, but it's worth it. It's worth it. This is going to be great. And we've got one more stop. I need like a Sherwood florist run by a sassy blonde, probably seeks her mother's disapproval by fighting crime at night.
Sure, yeah. You enter the store and some flower girl tomboy glowers at you.
Yes. I tell her I love her work. No, so what I need to do is order like one of those wrist corsages.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And like a boutonniere for our boy here.
Done and done.
And we'll have, so that they're fresh, we'll have them delivered the night of.
Okay.
Because I can't get out of this without being a little trash and just straight up going prom fashion.
I love it.
Yeah. And I pay Dinah, and then we can hustle buns back home, where it's just kind of like you lay it all out on the bed, and you're just like looking at it, like you don't want to put it on because you don't want to wrinkle it too much, but like you want to put it on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else you would like to do to prepare for the Fay Day festivities?
No, and I'm pretty content to it being the credits, but I want it to be the credits of both of them giving in and wearing it to just drink at the bar that night. Like, it's not even open. It's like a Monday or something where we close naturally.
Well,
but it's just cheersing over.
If you would like it to not be the credits, you can go to the party and start to mingle if you would like. Or we can end it here and pick it up at a mysterious time and date later. It'll be the next episode of Task Force Unlikely.
Yeah.
Which will be starting in like a minute because of how we're structuring this.
I mean, we got some time on our night, so however you want to. I'm not done.
Yeah. So
I'm fine with going to the party.
Yeah, because
we can actually do before we go to the party, and then we go to.
Yeah, Task Force Unlikely got to mingle, so you guys get mingle.
All right. Get fully arraigned. Help adjust each other. I saved my disguised selves to be able to pull off some rad effects later as needed.
To save yourself from, if you get too drunk, you could just fix yourself.
Yeah. I'm fine. You're fine. Everybody, shut up.
That's a statue.
No one sounds a halfling when she's had too much to drink.
Dancelap. Okay, so yeah, you guys get all gussied up, and you head to the North Ward and this manor party. So,
by carriage. It is a rental, but
stretch carriage.
No.
Okay.
No. The people that we really need to see us aren't going to see how we got here. Saying I'm not walking uphill both ways in this.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, you get there. Are you fashionably late or on time or nerdily early?
Definitely not nerdily early.
No, like I'm excited to get there, but not so excited I'm not going to pre-game some champagne in a coach as I have it like go around the block once or twice more. We've got it for a flat amount of time. We may as well use but no, so not late enough to be fashionably late.
Okay.
But not on the other side of on time, let's say.
Okay. So yeah, your carriage pulls up. You can see the front doors of the manor house are wide open. There are two golems standing guard along with various living bouncers up and down the stairs. And the party has spilled out onto the front lawn where you can see various nobles and adventurers from Waterdeep mingling.
Okay.
Vianti will kind of go into like full courtesan mode and like very fancily like help Dancelap out of the carriage and offer his arm.
Thank you. Yeah, just kind of peer around, see if anyone's clocking us yet. They're probably busy, but doesn't hurt to make sure that I'm bustled down a little bit. But yeah, use our full movement.
And make an entrance.
Yeah, you give your invitation to one of the guards. They gesture you in, and you enter into a large open foyer with, there's like Beauty and the Beast, the stairs going up and around into a second floor, and you can see there's a bar, and then a big dance area, and then people variously mingling, waiters walking around with snacks.
Do we turn any heads upon entrance?
Yeah, a couple people kind of look to see who's there, and one group in particular kind of clocks you in, and they start whispering something about you guys.
Do they look like a collection of younger to middle-aged women?
Yeah.
Do they look familiar?
Well, give me an insight check.
Oh boy. Thank God I trained in this.
With disadvantage because they have masks on.
Yeah, sure. So I needed... Ah, Christ. Yeah, it's a 10.
Okay.
11.
Nice narrow.
11? Something about them is familiar, but you can't place it.
I can place it. With my 9. Or no, I 10, I guess. But, all right, well, that's fine. This is not my first rodeo. Girls be jealous of me everywhere I go.
I'll give them a wink.
One of them blushes and starts giggling, and you don't really know why. Like they don't know what they think is funny, but they can't stop giggling.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Vianti knows why.
Oh, yes, Vianti knows why. They don't know why.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I'm beelining that bar. I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous. This is kind of the first party like this that I haven't been arm candy and or not invited. So just a little loosener. And I mean, what am I gonna do? Walk around without a drink?
You'll
See,
be
the
fine.
dance floor looks promising. Nobody here's my height, right?
Looking around, there are a couple halflings.
Yeah.
Halflings, the occasional gnome, dwarves.
Yeah.
You think you might see one goblin?
It's a masquerade. I get it. Yeah. Great makeup, though. Jeez.
Mhm.
Very convincing.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get you a drink. I'm sure
Yeah.
all will be fine. We're here together, so.
Yes, that's right. We're representing the kissed coin. Make sure of everything else I've done florid, I want to make sure the coin is out.
Mm-hmm.
Nesting is its natural state. And bustle over to the bar.
Okay, yeah. There's a half-elf behind the bar, and he lists off a variety of ales, wines, and the hard liquors they have behind the bar. And the there is a signature drink at the event, and it is an old-fashioned.
What's an old fashioned?
It's I just looked this up. It's whiskey bitters,
Yeah.
simple syrup, and a cherry. Oh, and or an orange rind.
Right. Yeah.
I believe it's an old fashioned.
Don't. Old fashioned.
You are testing your luck right now, Vianti.
No. I rolled a self-imposed wisdom and critted it.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with wine.
Okay. White, red, or rosé?
Ooh. Rosés can get you into trouble because you start drinking them. Yeah, let's go with red. I feel like passion kind of offsets the flower motif. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go red.
Yeah, and he'll pour you a pretty decent glass of red wine. Like, he's not skimping.
Okay, good. Because I had my couch joke of there's a lot more glass left, but actually, that's
this is a good party.
Okay, yeah, nice. Man.
You can tell by how much they pour in the drink.
Yeah. Now, what are you drinking, Vianti?
I will also have a red one.
Yeah, and pour you from the same bottle a matching cup and hand, or a glass and hand it to you. It's in a cup. It's a solo cup.
It's okay. Yeah, up to the third line. Yeah, but
tell me when. Well, I gotta get the foam out.
Yeah, that's more how Dancelap came up, so it checks.
Their wine doesn't come in a box.
Weird. It comes in bottles. Look at these guys.
What if it breaks? What a bunch of idiots.
They look pretty dumb then. Vianti?
What?
Let's blow their stockings off. All right, well, we should have a strategy. We should make sure to thank the host before the night's out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've already charmed the potential Becky's in waiting. Just try and get a general read on the crowd. Who looks like they own the place or at least comfortable enough that they know the hosts? Who looks like they're also trying to network, those kinds of things.
Okay. Can you roll 2 d20s for me, please?
Okay.
Both of us are just stands
Both.
Okay. One's a 17, one's a natural 1, which I don't know if you know this. I don't roll natural 1s.
Okay.
Unless I do it again. 3. So 17 and a 3.
It's for a random chart, so that's okay.
Okay.
I got a 9 and a 4.
Okay.
Should I have stuck with the 1 then? Does my halfling luck even apply?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, it's all random anyway, so it's...
Yeah, okay.
Perfectly cool. Cool. So... Let's see.
And I still don't have the message cantrip, but I did take sending, so we can't get separate.
I think I can talk to you.
Oh, you got Awakened Mind or something like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got telepathy.
So scanning the room, you can see it looks like there's some kind of woman in a devil mask, and a much shorter. She's very tall, and a much shorter, kind of gray-skinned woman, white hair with some kind of gothy shadow spider mask on. They seem to be talking up some woman who. Don't start a party, or don't start a conversation with her. You're just going to regret it.
Yeah.
But looking around, so those people are networking. There is a dwarf and aforementioned goblin who are networking as well. And then you guys spot two noble nobles, who definitely look like they're like a big deal at this party, and they probably know the host.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I definitely want to get close to the host, at least so we know who to thank before we leave. And like, oh, it's so charming you've heard of us. We're so glad for your patronage. Tell all your rich friends.
I think they'll be announced at some point. Their party.
Oh. You're probably right.
entrance.
Yeah. I think some of the girls have talked about that, right? If you get to a fancy enough party, you don't even show up to your party for the first hour, and then everyone's just like, it's Lord and Lady Sandwich. Yeah, that's probably right. All right, but can't hurt but to try and schmooze. I can't do it. Vianti, you need to do it. I can't do it.
We can do it today.
Well, so, listen, I can turn it on for a short burst, but eventually it becomes pretty clear that, like, I am sorry, country playing dress up. No. I can do it, but I can't do it. So you have to do it. You're like used to like rich people. Like I'm really good at charming like the middle class. We're gonna take this room by storm. Yeah. Okay.
We'll be eating under the palms of our hands.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still better at that than I. But I am fucking invisible when you're around, which I don't resent. Sometimes I like it more. Not all the time. Sometimes you could turn it off if you could. I don't think you can.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
All right, let me start lower than that. Then we won't go right to the nobles. Yeah.
Should we maybe dance first and kind of make an impression with our great dance moves, and then people will be like, "Oh, you're those interesting people from the dance floor."
Vianti, you're my very best friend. That's the play. Yeah. Let's draw some general attention, very little on the line. Both of us know how to dance. And yeah, what are we doing out here? Are we Viennese waltz?
The
Gross.
waltz. Disgusting.
Gross. Disgusting. Bunch of strategic not touching each other? No, thank you. Yeah. No, much too organized. What's the tempo?
Mid.
Yeah. Okay. No, we can work with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Look, normally I'd say down it, but this is actually a fair amount of wine. We just need somewhere to put these. And I mean, it's
table or something.
Yeah, there's a table or like a drink plant, a
couple
planter.
stand-ups close to the planter. Good. That's my country showing again. No, yeah, that's right. They probably got a couple stand-ups around the dance floor or whatever. I can only reach the stool, but it's good enough without an acrobatics check. Thank you. Yeah. Vianti. Let's show them how we do.
Shall we dance?
We shall. We go out there and straight up hips don't lie this ish.
Use your full movement.
Our full like walk right into the middle day.
No, we were here.
Yeah. Like we're not even the number 10. We're like 1 point and there's nothing after it. It's just a size difference, but or 1 comma.
Can I get performance checks, please?
Oh. You sure can.
Well.
What was it?
Maybe might have gotten in that one, so it'll be an 8.
Yeah. Dancelap, you don't have that thing that doesn't let your friends roll ones, right?
No, I
That's
don't have that thing
halfling.
that doesn't let my friends roll ones, unfortunately. No. I just have a natural 28.
Okay. Dancelap, you fucking kill it. But you are getting a vibe from Vianti where something about him is just off.
Okay.
he is going through all the motions, but something in his demeanor isn't right.
Okay. I'll try and kind of like rope him in, kind of like circle him, make it look like his non-vibing is on purpose. Like, that's my man's. Like try and cover for it, but I am using this 28. Like,
mm-hmm. Oh, totally.
The more I start to feel it, the more I kind of like am entering. And once I've done it for a minute, I target 4 people in this room.
Right. Oh, God damn you.
That think I am the greatest thing they've ever seen.
What's the saving throw?
I think it's wisdom. And it's almost certainly going to be a 15.
Well, I rolled 2 1s.
Okay.
So 3 out of 4 people agree Dancelap is great.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic. I want at least one of them to be one of the male nobles that I targeted as likely to know the host. Metagame knowledge, I don't want to target any player characters.
Right.
Um,
They don't look like they have money anyway, even though they do.
Yeah. Oh my god. They could buy this whole fucking place probably. Yeah, one of them's probably like the handsome bartender. I just like.
Okay, yeah.
He's just my taste. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a raccoon in a little mask and hat, is there?
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah. You just thought it was a really good costume, but
I need to keep that guy coming, so that him too.
Chef's kiss.
This little
Little hands. They do people's eggs.
Oh, Chef Bay or whatever that is.
Salt Bay, yeah.
Salt Bay, that's it. Yeah, so impress one of the nobles,
Okay.
hopefully enough to have to approach me later.
Okay.
And yeah, listen, the bartender I've just got, A, helps to have the person serving your drinks on your side. And B, listen, again, if I'm leaving here with anybody, it's probably class. So I'm just saying, like I will get you your own cart if this works. If it doesn't,
Yeah, he's got like a Property Brothers vibe going, so yeah, rugged and handsome.
Yeah. During the day, he's getting his real estate license. At night, he works fancy parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could be a stream favorite in a couple episodes.
Okay, yeah, but he's nodding along. You're like, yeah, nice. You can see he is ignoring someone who's waiting in line for a drink. It's one of the Beckys.
Yes! That's among my top 10 favorite D&D moments already. I'm staging a Becky for the attention of a bartender. Fuck yes. It's a white dragon. I just killed a white dragon. This brings me genuine joy.
The little raccoon is just stars in his eyes, amazed that you get better.
It's hard to imagine.
And
he was gonna write a review for this party, but now he is.
Yeah. And one of the nobles who you look over, and he's his mask looks like it's got musical notes all over it. It's kind of like a score, and he's nodding and enthralled by you.
Mm-hmm. Bartender at Becky's. Make a note of this because it'll be a couple weeks. I mean, just a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
I'll probably be wearing a different shirt through the magic of time travel. I mean,
We probably all will.
Yeah.
This game was so intense, I had to quickly change shirts.
Yeah, I'm drenched. All right, yeah, and sorry, Vianti, because I start by kind of just being like, come on, what's wrong? Pick it up. But then I start to just leave you behind, and I get possessed by the spirit moves me. I'm my own fourth target, maybe, because I missed on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and in order to kind of relax and to feel like I can do this. So yeah, sorry, my friend, I leave you behind a little bit.
Vianti will just be really stiff in his movements, but try and just, like, once he sees Dancelap, like, really feeling her out, like, just kind of try and be an accessory for her advance, I guess.
Yeah, and you have enough innate charisma that you certainly aren't ruining it. You just aren't contributing anything. You were perhaps playing a more traditional part than Vianti normally does.
Yeah. Maybe some memories are being brought back up or whatever.
Yeah.
You're doing a Viennese waltz. I'm dirty dancing.
You don't know where that bucket came from.
You do all these austere, like, side steps, and I'm, like, using your leg as a fucking pole.
You're upside down.
Love it.
Okay, yeah, so how do you want to spin out of this?
Well, yeah, eventually I did. Listen, second show's in like 30 minutes at least, because I got to get on my wine, and they only have to sing my praises for like an hour, so I probably want to get over to that noble. Well, he just thinks I'm the best thing here. And again, if I've got time left, there's a bartender who might be going on his Union 5.
You can neck in the courtyard.
Yeah. So yeah, like as we're kind of going off, and I'm kind of coming back to reality, be like, Vianti, what happened out there? You were all formal.
I'm sorry, just guess like in training kind of kicked in there. I'm sorry. I just got out there and everyone dancing, and it's just not what I'm used to. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Come here, can you get me my wine back down? Thanks.
Yeah. Here you go.
All right. Come down here. Listen, I'm in the entertainment business. You've been in the entertaining business. You haven't made a lot of your own Vianti choices. And so I think maybe that's, you get out there and you if you're not trying to target or seduce somebody, you don't know what to do. We were just dancing as friends out there. We could have lit this whole place up. So I want you to, my short-term goal for you tonight, Vianti, is make a Vianti choice.
I think I can do it.
All right. Even if it's a small one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go give this noble the impression he's got a shot.
And he's kind of, he's nodding, and as he sees you're coming over, he kind of looks away as if to be like, oh, I was business.
Yeah. Yes, I am business. Shit. No. Stupid. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the kind of like, oh, I barely noticed you kind of like glances, but actually, since I have an actual magical power, I think I'm just going to straight up like walk to this guy.
Okay.
Heel toe.
Mm-hmm.
Stride up.
And he turns to look at you and says, My dear, that was simply breathtaking.
Oh, stop. Thank you so much. You're just too much. It's just a little thing I picked up. I do enjoy music. And the ballroom spirit does move me so. All the fancy dresses and the kind of preen at his, mostly kind of his pant leg, unless there's a way to get more level with him. But, no, and I just do like all the fancy trappings.
He will kind of... yes. It's just wonderful, isn't it? And yes, I myself also like music. He will kind of my manners, and he will introduce himself as Doth Crowmore.
Okay.
And he will say,
"You are a Conan villain, but okay."
Bring it up with Eric Boyd. And he says that he is a member of the Council of Musicians, Instrument Makers, and Choristers.
Oh. Well, I did pick the right mark. Well, you must have an ear for music, then. Sorry, I was doing Southern. I slipped characters. Just
didn't even notice.
No.
He will say.
Sweet.
He will say, "Yes, my family. They're brass workers and make many of the instruments popular amongst the city."
Oh, yes, absolutely. I don't have a lot of talent with the instruments, if you understand, but I've always admired it. And to shape all that, now, what part of the family are you in? Do you actually do the metalworking?
He says, "No, not our family hasn't partaken in that particular task itself in a long time. Managers more at this point, but a fine appreciation for the craftsmanship of it."
Well, of course. How else would you be here? But I understand you. Major means out of that, huh?
Yes.
But pardon my manners. I am, of course, Dancelap. Dancelap Sweetchest. I'm the proprietor of the Kissed Coin. It's just open down in that. Well, as means we've kind of started in the dock ward, but we have our eyes all across town. But could absolutely use some staff musicians. We are open to auditions. You know any choristers, did you say? And again, a lot of just strategic touching, just every once in a while.
After the charm effect wears off, do they know they have been charmed by you?
Not with this one, no, they
don't. Okay, well, that's great. Because he will pull out a card, and he says, "Yes, if you talk to the guild masters and drop my name, perhaps you'll get a union discount." Yeah.
Well,
and that they are in the trades ward, which is where many of the guilds are at, and that if you mention that he sent you, they can perhaps arrange some dealings with guild members, or if you need instruments provided directly to you, he can help you. But he knows lots of people in the guild, and he's just positive that they'd be willing to help such new and talented folk and get you out of that terrible dock ward.
No, listen. They have coin to spend, but I'm just afraid the art's being wasted on them. I mean, you saw me out there. It's just pearls before swine. Do we say that on this realm?
Yes.
Yes. Well, it is absolutely lovely to meet you. Now, Do you know the Aroses? That's not it. It's the Antios.
Yes. Old family friends.
Oh, well, are they out here?
No, they like to be fashionably late to their own parties.
So society, I know
It's
all
just-
about it.
I find it a bit gauche, but it's not my party, is it?
No, but listen, you absolutely must introduce me.
Oh.
Don't forget, okay?
I'd be honored, my dear.
And kind of like do my best to like summon him downward and kind of pull him the last bit by his tie and boop his nose and give it an awful lot of Shakira on my way back across to the bar.
Before you do, the raccoon does come up to you and once again, like, shakes your hand. Just, like, old friend, kind of. And
Gives
Thank
it a
you,
little
bless
pat.
you.
yeah, shuffles away. He's wearing like he's got like a mustache and like opera glass mask.
I was gonna say he's already got like a mask built in.
All the best to your wife and kids, okay? You bet. See you Thursday. Or Torbsday. Sorry. Don't want to break anyone's immersion.
For the raccoon art critic.
This is very serious fantasy right now, you guys.
Anything else you guys would like to do or say before we wrap this up?
I've got an inroad to introduction. I'm good. I've impressed my favorite critic. Otherwise, I'm gonna post up at the bar to be seen enough and some necking in the near future. Like, I mean, like, we'll see how the night goes.
Yeah. He pulls out a bottle. Do you read Dwarvish?
Oh, no. So, languages do I? No.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, he'll just
I can
I
get
can
Vianti to
for
read it
you.
for me later. Yeah.
he'll
Hold
kind of get out a bottle and discreetly slide it towards you, and it's this bright green liquor. And taking a whiff, it's like potent AF if you are into that.
Okay, so far this is going pretty successfully. So yeah, I'm willing to fail a wisdom save at this point.
Okay. Vianti, anything before we wrap it up?
Vianti doesn't want to like ruin Dancelap's vibe with the bartender. But definitely tell that she's working towards something, and he doesn't want to screw that up for her.
Okay.
I mean, like, are they? I don't know. So he'll kind of post up at like one of those tall tables, using the wine more as an accessory and less of drinking it. And just kind of keep an eye on mostly on Dancelap to make sure that she is still okay, and then like make sure to like make eye contact with her at some point, be like, you know that I'm here in case you need to come over here, kind of a thing. And then, but just kind of keep an eye on the party in general to see if there's any, I guess, opportunities that he can go take advantage of.
Okay. So yeah, with one eye on Dancelap and one eye on the dance floor, you see that tall devil woman is now being danced around by the smaller gray woman. And with that, we will end the episode.
Cheers.
And continue momentarily in Task Force Unlikely episode 27, Masquerade.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me for this very special episode, guys. Outros and plugs. Marty.
Oh shit, you guys! I love Dungeons and Dragons, and especially when it's not just all dungeon crawls and murder hobos. This is my whole lane. And as far as plugs, you should watch Task Force Unlikely. You've got 5 minutes. Hit the head, refresh a drink, come back to us, won't you?
And Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupsuka on Twitter and Instagram. Follow me for artwork. Maybe I'll post some of the various fancy dress Vianti and Dancelap that I've drawn. I don't have time, Andrew, to draw more.
This fucking overlay, by the way, is one of my of your ever.
Right down there.
Oh, thank you guys.
It makes me swell. It is just the casual joy of these two characters is embodied.
I put oodles of.
I'm Andy Hatton at Andy Hatton on Twitter, at God of Roads on Instagram. This next week, I gotta think of where we are. A show will happen on Monday, and then Star Chasers will be on Wednesday. And Task Force Unlikely is in legit 15 minutes. So get
mere
on.
minutes away.
You don't even have to wait for it.
No.
Yep. Stay on this channel.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Have a great night, everybody.
Tip your waitress.